I now recognize the Democratic House Whip, Katherine Clark from Massachusetts.
Thank you so much, Madam Chairwoman. Ms. Kennedy, I just wanted to go back because you weren't booked, but you were shackled. Is that correct?
Correct. I was put into ankle shackles.
And could you just briefly go over again what exactly you were arrested for? You were in your car. Did you ever get out of your car?
Ms. Clark, no, we did not. We did not get out of our car. We were blowing our whistles. We were honking our horn a bit.
So blowing whistles, honking your horn, pretty general First Amendment, low-scale activity. And that caused them to put tear gas through the vent of your car and then take out the windows to remove you? Is that what they did?
Correct. Sprayed tear gas into the front windshield vent of the car and then came back, broke the windows without asking us to get out of the car, and then took us out of the car.
Well, thank you. Thank you for sharing that, and thank you for being such a spokesperson for people who cannot come and be here and being their champion. Mr. Mayel, the state of the First Amendment here in Minnesota seems to be in crisis. And part of what we're seeing is we have a pretense, right, from ICE about why they're here. That is to do immigration enforcement. But as we are seeing this, 93% of the people detained have no violent convictions, and 65% have no criminal convictions at all. So what are we really seeing here? Is it simply an attack on First Amendment political speech that this administration does not agree with?
What we are seeing, it's an unprecedented string of unconstitutional activity that affects the First Amendment, the Fourth Amendment, due process, equal protection. All of our rights are at stake here, and it's affecting all of us. So, what their intended purpose is for coming here and what they're doing here are two very different things. And I think everybody is seeing that. The world is seeing that. And particularly for protesters and observers and their First Amendment rights, you are allowed to videotape ICE. You are allowed to tell public officials that you don't like what they're doing. This is fundamental, basic principles of our American democracy that are being challenged at this point.
Thank you, Chief McCarthy. Another point of procedure. If someone was injured, shot during an interaction with police, isn't it absolutely fundamental to police training that medical attention will be immediately given to that person?
Yes, thank you for the question. And yes, it is our duty to immediately get medical attention for anyone who is injured or saying that they are injured at the site of an arrest.
And I did want to ask you briefly about what DHS is not doing. We've had 90% of their HSI investigators sent to now be part of this paramilitary ICE force. So they are not doing the cybersecurity, protecting our energy infrastructure, disrupting fentanyl pipelines, human trafficking cases. What will the impact be for security for people as this ripples through federal government?
Thank you for that. There's no question there's an opportunity cost here, and that we are spending a ridiculous amount of resources and manpower in a state that has a very low percentage of undocumented people. And so my concern for security and safety is just what you mentioned, is that the very skilled HSI investigators are not on the front lines of our cybersecurity and our fraud. They're not engaging in those human trafficking cases that we see all too often at the border. And so I fear that progress on a national level will be set back, as well as at a state and local level.
Thank you.